So hello and welcome to another video of Keiara's Tech Adventures. So today I will be reviewing the iPad Pro 2018. So this is actually the very first tablet of any sort that I've had before, so I don't actually have much to compare this to. So I actually bought this tablet because I wanted something to draw on. I mean, I already have a graphics tablet for my computer, but I don't have anything where I can actually see what I'm drawing on as I'm drawing it. So when I was buying this iPad, I was actually going to buy one of the older ones. But the main thing that actually changed what I was going to buy was because of the Apple Pencil 2, which I'll be doing a review on in a separate video. So first I'll start on the good things about this iPad. So the touchscreen itself is really amazing to use your finger on, and it's great to use the Apple Pencil with as well. So the screen itself looks really nice. The bezels are really quite small compared to the older generation iPads. So iOS itself feels amazing, especially on this 120Hz screen. Scrolling through stuff, drawing on stuff, it all feels amazingly smooth. So, the bad things about the iPad. Face ID can be a bit iffy sometimes, especially depending on whether you got it like this way or this way or this way. And because it doesn't have Touch ID, it can be a really bad pain. So, you do kind of have to be a bit careful with what screen protector you put on the iPad. Now I've got a glass one on here at the moment, and it's actually messed up the touch quite a lot. So a lot of the time it won't actually detect my finger, and I have to end up using the pencil for just scrolling through things. But that can be quite annoying because you can't do gestures with the pencil. So I've actually had to buy separate screen protectors, which are thinner plastic ones, to go on this now instead. But honestly, I wouldn't have thought it would have been that much of an issue because I've got quite a thick one on my iPhone, but it seems that the iPad, at least this one, is a lot more sensitive to that kind of thing. So the gestures themselves to go back, go to home and blah 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 can be quite a lot to learn, especially because there's no home button that you can just use to easily get back there now. So the USB-C port, which is right here. Now, I'm still unsure about what it supports because I actually have a USB to headphone jack, a USB-C to headphone jack, and I tried to use it with the iPad and it just didn't work. Now, I searched online and loads of people said that theirs, which wasn't Apple branded, did just work. So I actually had to take my iPad back to the Apple store and try one of their USB-C to headphone jacks to see if my port was actually still working. And it was. But the Apple person there couldn't tell me what exactly the difference was. She kind of just put it to Apple's technology is more advanced and blah 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 blah, which didn't really help, and to be honest, I don't think that was the actual reason that it worked. So you might be a bit iffy with what things actually work with this USB-C port and your iPad. So another one of the things that is kind of annoying is you've just seen that my case was on the iPad and the pencil was still stuck to it, but unfortunately the little plastic that goes down here leaves that much room that the Apple Pencil can't actually charge while it's connected to it, so I have to keep taking my iPad out of its case just to charge the pencil. So, and while the iPad does have this nice metal finish, which is a fingerprint magnet, it does make the iPad feel more fragile to me. I don't know why, but it just feels really fragile while it's not in a case to me. So overall, this iPad is a powerful little machine. I'm actually surprised how much I've started to use this tablet compared to my laptop, since I thought I would use them about the same amount. But since the iPad is so easy to just pick up and then start going, watching YouTube, start drawing, start doing anything on, I found that I actually use this way more than I thought. Especially since the battery life was actually quite surprising to me. So even though I've been using this quite a lot, I don't actually have to charge it until maybe every few days, which is actually less than I charge my phone. So I was very surprised by that, and I mean, I was comparing it to my laptop anyway, which I have to charge every few hours, so I guess I'm a bit biased on that one anyway. It's actually been a lot more handy for me to have a tablet as well as a laptop anyway, because I actually play piano. I don't just draw and sing, so it is nice to put this on my music stand rather than having to grab another chair to put my laptop on and having to constantly look to the side instead of on the keyboard itself really. So I hope this review has been somewhat useful, even though I've never had a different tablet before, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. But for me, I'm just super hyped that I've got it now, because rather than having my laptop and my phone as my little mobile internet devicey things, my phone, which has a tiny screen, isn't really great to use, and my laptop, which is bulky, isn't great to bring around with me, especially when it has such a low battery life, whereas this thing has been the in-between both of them basically. So would I recommend anyone buying the iPad? I mean, it is expensive. This model that I got, which is the lowest one, it is Wi-Fi, 11-inch screen and 64 gig, I think. It doesn't say on it. Whatever the lowest capacity storage is, that is the one that I have, and it was still like 750 British pounds. So that is a lot of money. So the only reason that I would recommend buying this one is if you draw, because the Apple Pencil 2 is I've just dropped that, absolutely amazing. And it clips on just like that, which is kind of cool as well. So just as a last thing of note, I now sell candles. So if any of you are interested in supporting me in any way, I will link my little shop down below and you can buy little candles off me. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, give me a subscribe. My Apple Pencil 2 video will hopefully be coming out soon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!